Good morning, YouTube. It is a fabulous January the 2nd, and I'm drinking my pre-workout. Marley is over there being annoying, want me to play ball with him, and I figured I would take the first few moments of the day. Really, it's like almost like midday, but I wanted to go ahead and put my thoughts on camera. You know, I spent like a good solid maybe hour and a half writing down on a note page everything I wanted to accomplish for the next year, or for the new year to be exact. What I wanted to accomplish, how I was going to do it, basically the who, what, when, where, and why. Because as Napoleon Hill says, when you put it on paper, it becomes real, it becomes tangible, and it becomes attainable. So what I did is I said, you know, I got my YouTube goals and my social media goals, but also my personal goals, because last year I did it, me and Samantha wrote down the things we wanted to accomplish on a dry erase board. Just, you know, like goals or trips we wanted to do, and it was amazing how many of those came to be, because I'm like a squirrel. I write something, if I don't write it down, I'll be like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do today, boom, and I'm off, you know, digging in the shed, or I'm completely off in another land, forget about what I was gonna do, and I don't really accomplish anything. So one of my biggest things was stop procrastinating, write everything down, and accomplish some goals this year. All right, now I'm headed to the gym, because that is one of the key things that I've got to do this year, is the gym. Gym's got to take priority on a lot of things, because I got to keep pushing myself. I got to push myself this entire year. I think this year I want to make 365 videos in this year. And I want to try to make one every day. But there's always a problem with that, always a problem. Look, it's raining. Rain is coming in. I tell you, this week it has rained probably the majority of the week. That's one of the problems with trying to do a video every day as far as like vlogging. It's because the vlogging is to show y'all my experiences and things that are up to me, or things that I'm up to, because like what I have figured out with through YouTube, you miss out on 100% of opportunities that you don't know about. And like for me, I didn't know any of the things that I like now, really, until I saw them through somebody else on YouTube, that they were experiencing something that I thought was really cool or looked really cool, and I wanted to do it too. So that's what part of vlogging is, to show y'all something and that I'm going through that y'all might think's interesting too. When you're doing outdoorsy stuff like I do, you don't always have a Wi-Fi connection, or you're around a Wi-Fi. Like this weekend for 3 days, I wasn't around a Wi-Fi connection, so I couldn't upload. So it's hard to produce something every day, and YouTube, the upload process is so slow with like high resolution videos and, you know, fancy videos, that it's impossible to like really upload multiple videos in a day, at least not from my internet connection. And I think my server needs upgrading, or not the server, but the router. But I'm just doing what I can with what I got. This is like a work in progress. You upgrade as you go. You know, like every time I grow into a new camera, I'll buy a new camera. But until I grow into it, I can't see taking out the investment for it, because I'll just destroy it or it won't get used. All right, so just pulled up at the gym. Check it. Check it. It's not as packed as I thought it was gonna be, but I'm not worried about it. Me and Samantha are going there because she joined the gym with me. And so I got a workout partner. So I'm pretty excited about that. Don't have to work out alone anymore. Partners in crime. See what I mean? Every time I try to film outside, I was gonna make this vlog cool, but it's raining again. It's not fair. So I got this on a tripod in my truck, all right? So I'm gonna finish it in my truck, because today it seems like I've been riding the whole time in my truck. But, so this year I got some stuff I gotta do. Learn how to paddleboard, because I want to do one like surfing. 2, I want to snorkel and scuba dive. I might look into my open waters license, because I've learned that fear is the doggone gatekeeper of learning how to do cool shit and learning to have fun. You know, I wanted to catch a big king mackerel. You know what? They come out on the roughest days. So I had to go out on the roughest days. I wanted to catch a 40+ inch redfish. You know, when you catch those in the middle of the night, on the coldest nights, just about of the winter. So I went out in like 35-degree weather, 2 miles out on the 3-mile bridge, and I caught me one. And not only did I catch him, I had to bring him in the boat and measure him. And I could have flipped over and we could have died. Kayak fish is probably one of the most borderline dangerous things to do. But you know what? You gotta conquer fear. If you got a fear of going bald, just go ahead and cut your hair off and learn to live with it. That is just something you gotta do. Another thing I wanna do, just embrace confidence, because confidence is the key to everything. I've learned this with this channel, that if you're not confident, you're gonna waver and you're not gonna produce good stuff. Because really producing good stuff is producing what you wanna see, and hopefully other people like it. But if you produce what you think everybody else is gonna produce, you're not going to ever breach into something that other people might wanna see too. I guarantee you, if you like it, there's 100,000 people on this planet that wanna see it too. I promise. You know, as I go along in life, I realize there's things that I wanna accomplish. You know, like, the things that I wanted to accomplish when I was like in my 20s are meaningless to the things I want to accomplish in life in my 30s to 40s. I want to see majestic things, I want to do majestic things. And I realized the 9 to 5 is not, that's for the birds. It really is. And you got to rack your brain and conquer that fear to really, really learn how to live without that 9 to 5. I promise it can be done. Because throughout my 30s, I was afraid to really take that step. That step that pushed me into that fear and that unknown. And I realized some of the greatest things that you can do in life is to step out in the unknown. Because there's that little thing inside of you that will find a way. Your subconscious will find a way to do the things you're supposed to do. It's like, you know, when you're short on money and you got to have it by a certain day and you always come up with it, that's that same thing. That if you just step outside your norm, you're going to find it, I promise you. So my goal for 2017 is to come out swinging, on my new goals. Everything I've written down, everything I want to do. And if I come out swinging and I come out fearless, I know that I can accomplish all these. I know I can. You know, I took a knee for like a year and a half. I made these videos and I learned so much. The things that you can accomplish and the people you can touch, it's amazing. The subscribers that I've met and people I've met, people in the industry I've met. So this year, I'm gonna come out swinging and I'm gonna produce at least, I just wanna produce something that's gonna inspire somebody out there to change their life. Maybe just to maybe one thing I can do can like cause some dude in like Alaska to pick up a life-changing experience, to write down a list of things and go out and conquer them, because you can totally do it. Today is the age where anything can be accomplished. Promise. You can go from nobody to somebody on one YouTube video or one soundtrack or one cell phone video. Today is the day. You know, I was so pumped up about 2016. I came out of the gym, I was so pumped up that I don't care if it's raining. I mean, it's raining. I'm underneath the doggone light here on the porch trying to finish this video. That I'm gonna push myself harder. I'm gonna make 300 videos this year, I promise. And I just feel like my videos are gonna get better and bigger and faster and more awesome than they were in 2016. Because I just got that confidence and that fire. You know, I got so fired up the other day. It was like, you know, it was like New Year's Eve, and I was thinking in my head while everybody else was out there partying and drinking, even though we were too, of the things I wanted to accomplish. And now I know how to accomplish them, and I'm going to totally do it this year. I'm going to catch a tarpon again. I'm going to catch a sailfish. I'm going to catch me a big snapper, because I didn't do that last year, and I got faith I'm going to do it this year. I'm going to catch a sturgeon. That's going to happen. And you know what? I'm not going to let fear stop me. If it means going out in the big water, I'm going to do it, because you only live once. Got to conquer it on that first go around, and it's going to happen. Promise.